At the Dollar Trees, I've caught word that they've got their dollar movies, so let's hope that they do. Oh my goodness. It looks like I'm right on time. Oh boy. I don't even know where to start. I'll take that for the yellow case. Let's look at the Blu-rays first. I'm excited. So it looks like I've seen this stuff before. RWBY, yes, anime I've heard of. War Dogs. Do have War Dogs. Camera of the Gods. Protector. Jack Hunter. It's an indie ripoff if I've ever seen one. Purchase Somalia, Oof, pretty underwhelming Blu-ray selection there. Not the easiest to look through either. Let's start here. Ooh, Antrim? What? This is supposed to be like that lost 70s film, but it was kind of part of the marketing. It's a modern film done in like a 70s style. Very cool. Chrome Wolf. How generic. This looks... I don't know. Can't just pick up all of them, I gotta... What the hell is this? Death Kiss. Clean up the streets one scumbag at a time. I'm confused. What? Isn't that... Is that not Bronson? What the hell? Coven. Oh, this looks kind of fun. Maybe Derail. Gotta look some of these up. Polaroid. Here's one I wouldn't mind on Blu-ray. I'm not gonna snag it on the crossbreed. Can't even tell what the hell's going on the back. Cartel 2045. That's ridiculous. Dunkirk. Guess this is the easiest way to look at them here. House Shark. Toxic Shark. Shadows Collection. Can't pronounce that. Kuchui. Look at how goofy that looks. I don't know. That's that side. Alright. Got some more Blu-rays here. Sushi Girl Blu-ray. I don't think I have that on blue. Survival Dead. Perfect Host. That was a pretty good one. Not bad. Not bad. Might pick up more of these for them. Yellow case. I don't know. It's volume 5. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pick that up. Never seen the show. This looks not my kind of thing. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to get back here. Major calls. This is definitely the new batch, but Empress of the Warriors. I actually don't think I have that. Ooh. This is a South Korean disaster flick. Definitely don't have it on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD though. Alright. There's another copy of that. Okay. Look at how goofy that looks. Alright folks, Dollar Tree number 2. Let us see if they have anything that the last one didn't have. Let's see what they got. Alright, so they don't have any movies up front, but they do have some movies in the back. These are all new. It looks like they're all new at least. So let's do some looking. Ooh, Red Christmas. There's one. Ooh, this has a few things. Color City. Yes, I'm going to take the yellow case. Flash Blu-ray. Very nice. I've heard of this. Yeah, I've heard of this. I think it's a British, like, superhero film. The Wind, Demons of the Prairie. This one I've heard of. Yeah, screen paper. Ooh, and Vanishing on 7th Street Blu-ray with the slipcover. That's awesome. The Gangster, I do have. Crystal Skulls. There's another yellow case. Take that. I don't know how many yellow cases I need, but... My Life as a Zucchini. Ooh, another copy of Antrim. Yep, definitely gonna take all the copies of Antrim I find. Derek Gently's Holistic. Yeah, this, I've heard of this show. The Demon Hole. The Keeping Room. The Keeping Room. I think I have The Keeping Room. Sam Hyde in Demon Hole. Sounds dirty. Look behind here. Ooh. Don't see that all the time. Killing Season. I don't remember loving this movie, but I'll give it another shot for $1. Antrim. Another copy of Antrim. Red Christmas. Ooh, Polaroid with a slipcover. Might as well. Red Christmas. I'm gonna pick this up for a friend, actually. Screen Factory. I don't know how many more yellow cases I need. Trick. I do have that one. The Birdman, 13. As usual, a lot of BBC stuff, which is nice to see. Nice to see. It's another yellow case. I really don't think I need any other yellow cases. decent film there. Lamb. It's supposed to be a pretty good one. An older one from the 90s, I think. Here's one, I Am Fear. Nice. It's a Scream Factory. Grab that. Itsy Bitsy. Another Scream Factory. Might make this up for a friend. Some stuff in that box. I've got it all. Trade to the triple project. Shitty vampire movie. Viking Legacy, Seven Swords. The Pagan King. That looks like ass. Let's see what we got here. Okay. That looks like it's gonna be about it. Let's see what I'm taking out of here. Alright guys, so first thing first, let me show you all the yellow cases I've procured. So $6 for 6 yellow cases, 1 DVD, 5 Blu-ray cases. I've already swapped out my Bumblebee into a yellow case and my Dazed and Confused into a yellow case, and they look really good, so I will continue doing that for future yellow-ish kind of movies. And we'll get this out of the way. I picked up 6 copies of Antrim in total, gave one to a friend, my friend named Danny. And then I'm selling off the other 5. I've already sold 2 at $10, so I'll be making about $4 or $5 profit. And I will be picking up the Blu-ray at some point, once all these are sold off. The Blu-ray is manufactured on demand by Uncorked, the distribution company here. And this is a film that was, I believe, done in the style of a 70s film, and then the marketing claimed that it was a lost movie. And that was sort of, it had a Blair Witch sort of marketing campaign behind it. But I believe it's a modern film done in a 70s style. But I do want to check it out. Happy to have found this at the Dollar Tree. And we'll just go one by one. Plaguers, Steve Railsback. Usually, guys, based on the cover, the poster art, and the back screenshots is what gauges whether I should give it a shot or not. Brad Sykes directed, written. Looks goopy. Looks like it has some fun effects. Steve Railsback. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Plaguers. Coven, same thing. Cover, not so good, the poster art there, but the back had some decent-looking special effects, and I figured I'd give it a shot. It kind of reminds me of The Craft meets Night of the Demons kind of thing. Death Kiss. Now, this one is so confusing. So, apparently this guy, I think his name is Robert Kovacs, is a Charles Bronson lookalike. So that is not Charles Bronson. Isn't that crazy? That is not Charles Bronson. That is some other guy. Some Robert Kovacs. His name is Robert Kovacs, and he's apparently a lookalike. And holy shit, he looks exactly like Bronson. So this is Death Kiss, probably just a ripoff / homage to the Death Wish movies, starring a guy that looks exactly like Charles Bronson, but isn't. Tidal Wave. This one I got rid of my DVD, and now have this South Korean disaster film on Blu-ray. So there you go. Giant flood disaster movie from South Korea. Pretty cool to find on Blu-ray at the Dollar Tree. Quid Pro Quo. This one kind of sounds like David Cronenberg's Crash, where this guy gets into like an erotic sort of subculture. I don't know much about it, but it seems to have something to do with handicapped people and sex. So there you go, just like Crash. Sushi Girl. This just looks kind of nuts. It's got a nutty cast. Tony Todd, Mark Hamill's in this. I know nothing about this. I feel like I've had it on DVD for quite some time. This was one of the first ones I found when I started going to the Dollar Tree years ago on DVD. But now I have it on Blu-ray. Yay, I think. Driven, Richard Speight Jr. This one I don't know much about, but it seemed to have gotten pretty good reviews on Letterboxd. And another Uncorked Entertainment release here. I don't see Uncorked very often, so we'll give them a shot. Perfect Host, David Hyde Pierce. This one I remember enjoying quite a bit, but I don't remember much about it. I just remember this guy, this convicted felon, or this guy that's on the lam, ends up in the home of David Hyde Pierce, and David Hyde Pierce isn't quite what he seems. And it's a pretty good movie. I remember enjoying it. Kukui? Chuchui? Kukui? the Boogie Man. I was told that this was a Mexican sort of folklore monster kind of thing, like the Mexican Boogie Man. And it's got a goofy picture of him up on the top here. I don't know. Hopefully I get a decently fun sort of Babadook ripoff. That's what it looks like. Derail. This one's not supposed to be great, but it had some goopy looking images on the back, which are really hard to see. Like that one there, of some goopy alien kind of thing, special effect. So I was like, I'll give it a shot just based on that. Polaroid. With the slipcover, I would have preferred this to be on Blu-ray. This is a film I've wanted to see since I heard about it. It looks like sort of a Ring ripoff. Just one of those American horror films that comes around and kind of comes and goes. Nobody really remembers it. But yeah, Polaroid. Wish that was a Blu-ray. Killing Season Blu-ray. This one I don't remember loving, but John Travolta, Robert De Niro, sort of a cat and mouse kind of thing in the woods. The Keeping Room, don't know much about this, but seems to be a Civil War period piece. I Am Fear. Scream Factory put this out. This is a horror war film, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know much about it, but it's Scream Factory, so that's why I picked it up. Red Christmas, I picked up a copy for myself and a copy for a friend. I'm not sure if she's going to enjoy it, but I don't know the company that even put this out. Raven Banner, so there you go. Red Christmas, I have heard of this, and it has Dee Wallace in it from The Howling, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Lego Movie, The Flash here. I like the Lego Batman movie. This is more of a second tier one, but I picked it up because of the director, Ethan Spalding, who did the Scorpion's Revenge Mortal Kombat animated movie, which is even better than, well, way better than the live-action one that they put out recently. So that is The Flash, the Lego version. The Wind, Demons of the Prairie. This one I know is just The Wind. It doesn't need the corny sort of subtitle there. This is a Civil War horror film, a period piece, if I'm not mistaken, about a wind that is demonic. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency Season 1 BBC show with Elijah Wood and Samuel Barnett. Don't know anything about this, but I've heard a few good things about it, so I figured for $1 I'll give it a shot. I feel like I found it before. Vanishing on 7th Street. This one has the slipcover, Blu-ray. Finally found this on Blu-ray. I've been seeing the DVD at the Dollar Trees lately, but I was holding out for the Blu-ray. Finally came across one. This movie I don't remember hating. Brad Anderson from my home state, Connecticut. I really enjoy his work. He's hit or miss, but I do enjoy his stuff. Session 9 is his most popular one. Trans-Siberian movies like that. Vanishing on 7th Street. Not a bad little fantasy, weird sci-fi kind of film. Demon Hole. So some of these, as you've probably seen, I picked up off camera as I would go over them a second time. Demon Hole is one of them. And it's a little bit nicked there. Oh well. Demon Hole, I know nothing about this, guys, but it has a guy named, an internet personality named Sam Hyde as the devil. I have no idea. Dead Rising Endgame. This is one I think I got off camera. I wish they had both Dead Rising, Dead Rising movies. I'm not sure if this is the first one or the second one. I think it's the second one, if I'm not mistaken. But it's got Dennis Haysbert there. So Dennis Haysbert, Billy Zane, the two people that I know from it. And it's a video game. It's a video game movie anyway, so that's why I wanted to add it to the collection. Man Who Was Thursday. Sometimes these Echo Bridge triple features aren't too bad. Man Who Was Thursday doesn't seem like it's too bad of a flick. Here we have Crawl, which is an Australian outback horror slasher kind of movie, if I'm not mistaken, directed and written by Paul China. So there you go. This one doesn't look half bad, and I figured I'd give it a shot. This is the doozy out of the whole bunch. I picked this up because I couldn't pass up a movie called House Shark. You're gonna need a bigger house. Look at the images on the back. It looks so ridiculous. Looks like a fun bad movie, though, so that's why I gave it a shot. The Crescent, don't know much about this, but the cover got me, and it's another one of those Echo Bridge triple feature things. Memory, that wasn't a bad Billy Zane movie. The Crescent. Hammerhead, another BBC release here. Hammerhead, add this to the BBC Earth collection. Abominable, look at how generic this cover is. How many Abominable Snowman movies are there from the 70s and onward? Probably dozens and dozens. This looks super generic, super bottom of the barrel, low budget, but I bought it for some reason. Geisha of Death, I got this one off camera as well. And this one is actually a Filipino action movie, Filipino science fiction action movie, so I'm glad I picked it up. And that's all I need to know about it. So there you go, Geisha of Death. And last but not least, Stockholm. This is a heist movie that I think has something to do with the Stockholm Syndrome, where you know, somebody's taken hostage and they begin to fall in love or care about their kidnapper or hostage taker. So that is Stockholm, starring Ethan Hawke, a heist film with Ethan Hawke, period piece during the 70s. I was sold. Who directed this one? Robert Bureau, written and directed by. So there is Stockholm. That's going to do it for today's Dollar Tree Thriftin'. Only hit a couple this time around because the other ones haven't gotten their movies out yet, so I may do a follow-up one in about a week or so. We shall see. If I find any other Dollar Tree movies, I will be sure to let you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Feel free to check those out if you so please. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. BoredCyborg is out, and we're going to go for the classic spin. Success.